Business.
AMEV Motors, మైత్రివనం సిద్దిపేట్.
మీ అందరికీ నమస్కారం. S24 మీడియాకి ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.
India has a huge opportunity to really show the world and innovate in the world of energy efficiency. As you know, from 2000 to 2023, India actually has achieved energy efficiency of 1.9% a year every year, which is even better than global targets or global standards of about 1.4%. In terms of the NDCs, we are on track in India to beat our target of 45% by 2030. I think we should even beat that. Therefore, I think if you look at what we have done across different industries, whether it's in steel, cement, aluminum, all the hard-to-abate industries, what we have already achieved in India is fantastic. And that's driven by a number of factors. It's driven by, industry coming together to focus on sustainability and meeting emissions targets. It's a result of new startups coming in and innovating and coming up with new technologies. And also in terms of new technologies, in terms of AI, the use of AI, generative AI agents are going to make a big impact in India taking the lead with regards to energy efficiency technologies around the world in order to meet our emission targets.
Paper industry was paying about 12% as GST. We were all expecting it is going to come to the 5% slab, being a very essential item for education, for social purposes, for hygiene. Unfortunately, it has been taken to the 18% slab. Therefore, paper is going to become costlier. On the one hand, you are getting paper at less price when compared with even to
etc. So the paper, there's huge amount of paper import. So how does this industry
see, with all this we have been growing. Indian industry has been growing at the rate of 6% per annum compounded. And we expect that we will continue to grow. As a matter of fact, India is the fastest growing country in paper consumption.
in consumption?
Yes. Now, the doubt is who is going to participate in that growth program. Is it going to be domestic mills or is it going to be overseas mills? Paper industry is somewhat agro-based. It's got a huge rural connections, and we help farmers, lakhs and lakhs of farmers to grow land in their marginal lands. There is a huge economics in this. And then, as I said, that we are highly sustainable, therefore there are no environment issues. Now paper industry is considered as a very desirable industry by everybody across the world because of its ability to capture the carbon dioxide. All these are for the benefit, but time has come for the government to give some fillip. You are saying make in India, make in India. We are ready to make in India, we are making in India. Now there are obstacles for making in India. Therefore, it can only be solved and not by individuals, not by industry, but only by the government. That is where we need your help. Thank you.
Tech program has been going on. So this is the 19th edition, and there were a lot of brilliant paper presentations from paper companies, paper technology providers, and we also brought in about 20 Australian clean tech entrepreneurs who are here.
20.
So 20. These are clean tech entrepreneurs from Australia. We are run an exchange program with Australia, and out of these 20, we are exploring the opportunity of piloting 10 of these technologies in some of the Indian industry sites. So this will give an opportunity for us to facilitate clean technologies to come from other countries to India. As some of you might know, we already have a program with Sweden which has been going on for last 14-15 years, and that has created nearly about 100 Swedish technologies to be implemented in India. all these countries have got good ecosystem for clean tech entrepreneurs to come up. India has got a huge market. So what we are trying to do is to facilitate the technology providers from other countries to come to India. We also have a program by which we encourage our Indian startups also to grow and contribute. Already about 40 clean tech startups are here engaged with us, and we are trying to help them to find out potential business opportunities with the Indian industry. So what we are trying to do overall, one, through the Energy Awards, recognize good performers and facilitate exchange of best practices between these companies who have done well with others, number one. Number two, bring in new technologies through the specific interventions like the Paper Tech Seminar and the Power Plant Summit, which are part of the overall Energy Summit. Third, bring the startup ecosystem into the energy efficiency improvement, so that they also contribute to the growth of the sector, the overall startup sector, as well as contribute to environmental mitigation of other industrial sectors. See, if you take 100 startups, about 5 of them are in clean tech, 95 of them are in other sectors. So these 5, we are trying to encourage them and also increase the number of these startups. They can contribute to breakthrough innovations, and these innovations can help in solving some of our problems on the environment side.
So is there any serious concerns about plastic being,
Certainly.
a substitute to paper?
Like the paper industry has been working very closely on having paper packaging in place of plastic packaging. Oh, you can talk
One
about it.
thing I must concede is paper is an extremely affordable product. It costs much less to produce a bag or anything like that. To replace it with paper is not easy economically. We can replace. But then if you are going to ask me to replace it one-on-one with the cost, I think that is where the struggle comes. We are all working at it. We have partially replaced. Even straw we have replaced partially. A lot of things we have done. But then both in quality and in price, we have to go a long way, I must admit. The other point is this purpose of this entire CII is to make the Indian paper industry globally competitive, which I was talking about it a little while earlier. Therefore, these summits, they really help. They identify excellent performers in the field and make them share the secret of their success, their technologies with others in the industry, so that the industry as a whole, as a group, moves up and also get overseas technologies to India to help even the best of Indian companies to do better than what they are doing. Therefore, in many ways, it is an extremely useful forum for the industry, technically, environmentally, and in terms of competitiveness. Okay? Thank you. Shall
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్ థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఈ ఎనర్జీ ఎఫిషియన్సీ సమ్మిట్లో 3-4 ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉన్నాయి. వన్ బిగ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇస్ ఎనర్జీ అవార్డ్స్. 250 కంపెనీలు వాళ్ళు ఎనర్జీ ఎఫిషియన్సీలో వాళ్ళు ఏమేమి చేసినారో దాని గురించి ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు. దాంట్లో బాగా ప్రజెంట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళకు అవార్డు ఇవ్వబడుతుంది. రేపు మన్నాడు ఈవినింగ్ వీ హ్యావ్ అన్ అవార్డ్ ఫంక్షన్ వేర్ దే విల్ బి అవార్డెడ్. దీని అబ్జెక్టివ్ ఏమంటే అండి, సంబడి హూ హస్ డన్ వెల్ వాళ్ళని రికగ్నైజ్ చేసి వాళ్ళకి అవార్డు ఇచ్చేది ఒకటి. ఇంకొకటి వాళ్ళు వెన్ దే ప్రెసెంట్ వాళ్ళు ఏం చేసినారని దాని గురించి వాళ్ళు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మిగతా వాళ్లకు దాని గురించి అర్థం చేసుకొని వాళ్ళు ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేసేదానికి ఇట్ బికమ్స్ ఈజీ ఫర్ దెమ్ టు రెప్లికేట్. ఇట్ బికమ్స్ ఈజీ. దట్స్ వన్ మేజర్ యాక్టివిటీ. 250 companies, nearly about 2,500 delegates are participating in Energy Efficiency Summit. This is one. We also have an exhibition where nearly 100 stalls are there. 100 స్టాల్లు ఉన్నాయండి. వీళ్ళు టెక్నాలజీ సప్లయర్స్. వీళ్ళంతా ఎనర్జీ ఎఫిషియన్సీ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసేదానికి ఏం చేయాలి దాని గురించి వాళ్ళు దే హ్యావ్ దేర్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అండ్ దే ఆర్ డిస్ప్లేయింగ్. దేర్ ఆర్ 100 స్టాల్. ఇది తప్ప ఇంకా ఆస్ట్రేలియా నుంచి 20 క్లీన్ టెక్ కంపెనీస్ వచ్చినాయండి. వాళ్ళు వాతావరణాన్ని ఎలా హౌ టు ఇంప్రూవ్ ది ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ ఎఫిషియన్సీ దాని గురించి వాళ్ళ టెక్నాలజీస్ క్లీన్ టెక్ ఆంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ వాళ్ళు స్టార్టప్స్ వాళ్ళతో పనిచేస్తున్నాం. 20 కంపెనీల్లో 10 కంపెనీల దగ్గర నుంచి టెక్నాలజీ తీసుకొని దాన్ని ఇండియాలో మనం పైలట్ చేస్తున్నాం. సో దిస్ విల్ హెల్ప్ క్లీన్ టెక్ కోఆపరేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ఆస్ట్రేలియా అండ్ ఇండియా. ఇది మూడోది. ఫోర్త్, దెర్ ఆర్ సమ్ సెక్టర్స్ లైక్ పేపర్ సెక్టర్ అండ్ పవర్ ప్లాంట్ సెక్టర్. వాళ్ళ ఎన్విరాన్మెంటల్ ఇంపాక్ట్ చాలా ఎక్కువ. ఆ సెక్టర్లో ఏమేమి ఇంప్రూవ్మెంట్స్ వచ్చినాయి, వాట్ ఆర్ ద గుడ్ ప్రాక్టీసెస్ ఆఫ్ పవర్ ప్లాంట్స్, దాని గురించి డిస్కస్ చేయడానికి 2 సెమినార్లు నడుస్తున్నాయండి. ఒకటి పవర్ ప్లాంట్ సమ్మిట్, లార్జ్ కంపెనీస్ లైక్ ఎన్టీపీసీ, టాటా, దే ఆర్ ఆల్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ ఇన్ పవర్ ప్లాంట్ సమ్మిట్. ఈ పేపర్ టెక్లో ఆల్ మేజర్ పేపర్ ప్లాంట్స్ ఆర్ పార్టిసిపేటింగ్ ఇన్ ది పేపర్ టెక్ సమ్మిట్. సో ఓవరాల్ about 2,500 మంది delegates from all over the country are participating in Energy Efficiency Summit. We have an award program day after tomorrow on 18th evening. Energy Efficiency Summit is happening on 16, 17 and 18 at HICC in Hyderabad. 250 companies are presenting their energy efficiency best practices. So there is an opportunity for other companies to learn from them. These are all some of the best performing companies on energy in the entire country. Parallelly, we also have 2 programs, one on paper called Paper Tech. There is another program called Power Plant Summit, where experts from power plants and paper, they come and exchange their best practices, new technologies are presented. There are 100 stalls where technology providers are displaying their newer technologies. There are 20 Australian companies who are sharing their technologies, and it's an opportunity for the entire Indian industry to learn the latest best practices, new technologies and implement. More than 2,500 to 3,000 delegates are participating in this 3-day program. The objective of CII is to promote energy efficiency as a movement in the entire country and make industry more competitive. Thank you.